We are getting right to the market action with trader Joe Tigay of Equity Armor Investments. Joe, it's a week of stocks getting rocked by news headlines. What are you watching?
Yeah, well, it's time to just go back to basics. You said it. There is a lot of volatility in this market, and that's to be expected. We talked about coming into this year expecting more volatility, and we're getting it. Now, this is no time to just panic, either be too excited when things are going up or too afraid when things are going down. It's important to have a plan and stick through it. And right now, what's going on is we're seeing some earnings come through, some good, some bad, some mix, and it's really interesting to watch it all play out. So far, of some of the big key tech titans, I've seen a narrative a little bit weaker cloud growth, and the companies are still spending big money on their capital expenditures. I'm actually excited about the money they're still spending on their capital expenditures. That tells me that this AI story is going to continue. We might be in a little bit of a growing pain right now as we're figuring it all out, but it's still an exciting story for me. So we're seeing companies like Google, Microsoft, Meta. They're spending a lot of money on building out their data centers, and I think that's good for the future. However, remember the DeepSeek scare we had 2 weeks ago? People thought that was going to hurt the data center business. Well, it's actually not necessarily doing that. It actually may be hurting some of these software companies more, saying, hey, we can develop these quicker or cheaper. And there's more competition on the software side. So maybe that's what we're looking at. But it is still a very exciting time, and I still trust these big American companies to push forward. Also, finally, looking past the earnings, Angie, we're going to have jobs report coming later in this week. And in the middle of all of this, we're also seeing yields coming lower. So that's going to be good news for the market. We get this 10-year to continue to fall right now at 442 right now. So it's coming way off of its recent high. So that's good news for stocks, good news for the tech companies if it can continue to see these yields come lower and hopefully see inflation continue to stay mild.
That could be good. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you for having me.